Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming retrograde motion of the planet Saturn. So guys, Saturn, which is currently transiting in its own Mool Trikona sign, which is the Aquarius sign, but on June 30th, Saturn within the Aquarius is going to turn retrograde, and from June 30 till November 15th, it's going to stay in a retrograde motion in the Aquarius sign. So guys, during this year, Saturn is not going to be changing the signs in its retrograde journey, but definitely it is going to be changing its nakshatra. So like, because Saturn is going to be starting its retrograde motion from 25 degree of the Aquarius, and it will end its retrograde motion in the 18 degrees of the Aquarius. So in this transition, it will start retrograde motion in the Purva Bhadrapada nakshatra, being ruled by the planet Jupiter, and it will end its retrograde motion in the Satbisha nakshatra, which is ruled by the planet Rahu. And this transition of the nakshatra is going to take place on October 4th. So definitely guys, when we talk about the retrograde motion specifically pertaining to the planet Saturn, which like almost like 4 months it's going to be in a retrograde motion, so it's not like a very rare phenomena, but definitely the result of that varies, because over here we are not talking about a planet which is not dignified in the transit. Saturn is in its own territory, in its own Mool Trikona sign, and turning retrograde will definitely add more weight to it, because it is going to gain the Cheshta Bal. Like the way guys we say this thing, retrograde motion is something which is relative to the way it is being seen from the earth. So the way I look at it, that in lot many cases, if in your birth chart as well you have Saturn retrograde, or let's say for example you are right now going through the Sadhisati or Saturn Dasha, like Antardasha, Pratyanta Dasha, that means the grip of Saturn is very strong in your case, in your life, then definitely guys you are going to have a strong impact of this transition in the motion of the planet Saturn. I still stick to the same thing, that if Saturn is going to be, or any other planet, if planet is going to be strengthened in the zodiac sign where it is transiting, and then it is going to go retrograde, definitely you will be, the impact of that planet is going to get very strengthened in our life. Like the way we can say this thing, that whenever a planet is retrograde, it appears to be more closer to the earth. That means its power, its energy, like Saturn has got the Stambhan Shakti, but Saturn at the same time is also responsible for our professional accomplishments as well. So I would say this thing, that whatsoever Saturn has been doing so far in your life, now you cannot say this thing that Saturn is only hard bent in creating problems in our life. Like there are like those people who are successful in the life, they are in the top of their game only because of the contribution coming in from the planet Saturn. So all what I can say over here is that whatsoever Saturn has been doing in your life ever since it has transitioned into the Aquarius sign, the impact and intensity of that is going to go much stronger, it is going to increase. Second thing is that definitely guys, when we talk about the retrograde motion of the planet Saturn, so it definitely adds some sort of erraticness in the behavior of that planet. The grip of that planet becomes very strong in our life. A lot many people say this thing, that it also adds the flavor of the suddenness in the energy of that planet. But when we talk about the planet Saturn, which is a very slow moving planet and all, I'm not seeing that to be happening. See, for that situation to be getting valid in your life, you have to be strongly under the control and influence of Saturn, like through the Dasha, through the transit, house rulership and all. But that is for sure that its intensity to give results in this duration of like 4.5 months and all is going to increase. And definitely guys, when we talk about the nature of the nakshatra as well, both of these two nakshatra, like Purva Bhadrapada is like a very like intense nakshatra, and also when we talk about the energies of the Sadbisha as well. So over here there's going to be a lot of like whatever is happening in the global scenario right now, where too many people are vying for the global dominance, too much of the diplomacy, which is also like not going along very well. Countries are divided in different camps, in different groups as well. Lastly guys, when it comes down to the planet Saturn, there's like lot many debate over there. Like some people say this thing, that when Saturn is going to turn retrograde, or any planet is going to turn retrograde, it start giving results of a house previous to it, to which I I have not found this to be true in my own assessment. Second thing is that, see, we all know this thing that Saturn has got a additional aspect as well. Wheresoever it is transiting, it is placed in your chart, it influences the third house from it, seventh house from it, and the 10th house from it. Now some people also say this thing and they take it into their calculation that now even the aspect is going to turn retrograde. Like, so for example, right now Saturn from the Aquarius is aspecting the like Aries sign with its third aspect, Leo sign with its straight aspect, and Scorpio with its 10th aspect. So now many people say this thing that when it is going to turn retrograde, even the aspect is going to start working in a clockwise direction. So now with the third aspect will stop influencing the Aries, it will start influencing the Sagittarius, and the 10th aspect will start influencing the Taurus, to which I do not have much to say over here. In my assessment and observation, I have not seen this dictum to be working. That's my own personal observation. So okay guys, now after that we will start our discussion on just briefly looking at that how this retrograde motion of the planet Saturn is going to be influencing all the rising signs. This is just going to be a brief snippet of this upcoming major event. Definitely guys, with the way we will start getting closer to these dates, then I will make a elaborative video as well. So guys, starting first with the Aries Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 11th house. So one thing is for sure, that Saturn is in a state to give you good results, reward of all of your hard work. And I would say this thing that whatsoever you have been working hard, like wheresoever you have invested your energies from the past couple of months, ever since Saturn has transited to the 11th house of yours, I can assure you this thing that if those plans are not working out, there will be some alternative course of actions, or life will definitely provide you with some other options as well. So yes guys, Saturn now is going to be in a very strengthened state to give you good results. We cannot say this thing that the retrograde Saturn is going to deny it. It's just like that the hard work for the attainment of the goals might increase, and life and this transition will definitely provide you a different perspective, different alternative, more opportunities at your disposal. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case Saturn becomes the Yogaraka planet. It is going to be in a potent strengthened state in your 10th house. So one thing is for sure that like the way I've been mentioning this thing that see, the reward and the return part generally happens from the 11th house. But when we talk about Saturn being in the 10th house, so I would say this thing that there will be strong possibility for the attainment of some new job responsibilities, added responsibilities. Now definitely guys, it's just like that you have to still wait for Saturn to enter the 11th house for those bountiful results. But right now, any connection of Saturn with the 10th house is a time to work hard, is to prove your mettle. Rather than expecting kind of returns, expect more to prove yourself, to execute, to put forth. That is something which we get to know whenever Saturn is influencing the attributes of the 10th house. And now just because it is going to turn retrograde as well, so some sort of shift in the power dynamics at your work front can definitely be foreseen. I will again say the same thing. Saturn will come back in the same position after like next 28-30 years, which is going to be a very long time. So whatsoever you are eyeing for, whatsoever your plans are, the way you want to position yourself in the marketplace, in your career professional front, these 4 months are going to be the golden time, golden opportunity for taking those chances and contemplating those alternative course of action. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case this is going to take place in your 9th house. So definitely guys, Saturn is the hardest task master, which wants us to learn through the practical life experiences. And now just because Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 9th house, so I'm very much sure that there will be lot much learning which are coming or headed your way. I would say this thing that there is definitely going to be a shift in the dynamics of the attributes or matters of your 9th house, like suddenly being like kind of getting attracted towards new set of mentors, new sort of philosophies. Let's say for example, this is a typical case where like from the past couple of months you have been trying hard for any of the visa, citizenship related concerns. Things were not happening. Suddenly things are taking a positive direction, positive are headed in the positive direction. Or let's say for example, everything seems to be very smooth flowing, you were like very nonchalant and overconfident, and suddenly you're facing the obstacle or blockage over there. So this is how Saturn's energy is going to turn little bit erratic in the matters of the ninth house. But again guys, I would still say this thing that Saturn is like a typical taskmaster, it's a typical judge. So in a way that if you have already lived your life with complete integrity, honesty, hard work, you have done your part of contributing or giving as much inputs which was possible or feasible at your end. So the result of that will also be delivered to you. So I'm very much sure guys that like with Saturn's retrograde motion increase in its cheshta bal taking place in your ninth house, the most auspicious house of our like chart, is a good news. So and one more thing, like the way I mentioned, you will be open towards new suggestion, philosophies, mentors for the goals which you have set for yourself. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 8th house. So 8th house is not a very easy energy to deal with, but again guys, I still say the same thing, it all comes down to individual, how strongly you are being ruled by the attributes of the 8th house. Like the way guys, just meeting someone, understanding someone's life will give you this idea that okay, this person is ruled strongly by the 5th house. This person's life can be summarized with the attributes of the 3rd house, of the 10th house. So the point over here is that if you are actually working as a healer, you're engaged in research, like this is a typical combination. Let's say for example, Saturn is also active in your life right now, in a way that you are in the Saturn Sadesati, Saturn Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, then this is a typical time, and you're also engaged in the profession connected with the 8th house, like all those scientists and researchers, explorers who suddenly strike a gold out of nowhere. Any discovery, invention happens, you released a product and suddenly it went viral. So this is how the energy generally happens from the 8th house. Saturn is in its own territory. When you say that Saturn is in the Aquarius, it means it is in its own Mool Trikona sign. So it's not like that it is uncomfortable and turning erratic. It is comfortable and turning erratic, which will work in your favor. So guys, this is what about if you are actually engaged in the 8th house. And like the way we always say this thing, that even the financial gains or whatever happens from the 8th house, it generally happens after losing someone. You lose your like someone in the family and you gain the insurance amount or inheritance, wealth or legacy. So a lot is in the cards for the Cancer Lagna natives, but I would still say this thing that those people who are engaged in the sadhana of any sort, this is going to be the time when life will take you to the depth of it. Again guys, understand it that Saturn is not going to be coming back to this position in next 30 years. So whatever you want to extract from the 8th house, it is the reservoir of knowledge, of secrets. So again, it all comes down to how strongly adept and invested you are towards elevating from the daily life needs and getting access to something which is very transcendental, which will go with you and transfer with your soul to the next many lifetimes. So if you are engaged that heavily in the 8th house related matters, it's going to be the golden 4 months for you. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your like 7th house. So I'm not seeing it any sign of vulnerability. We all know this thing that it is going to give more cheshta bal to it. Saturn is in its own Mool Trikona sign, in its own territory, and even in the original Kal Purush Kundi, in the 7th house Saturn attains exaltation. So all what I have to say over here is that in your commercial line of work, you will definitely see a lot of the restructuring. Like let's say for example, if you have been focused on a specific line of work, specific product line, specific image, specific goals, and lately you have been realizing this thing that it is not working out the way you have anticipated it to be, the outcome. So lot many people will look for some other alternative options, plan B and all. So this is how energies will work out. Again guys, it is going to be a very strong shift. Saturn is going to be coming back in this placement only after next 28-30 years. So my recommendation to Leo Lagna native is that even in the matters of your partnership and like any courtship, any matrimonial alliance and marriage related concerns as well, Saturn, a retrograde planet, is going to be closer to the Earth. It is going to have more additional Cheshta bal. So that in itself means the attributes of the 7th house will become a very strong priority which cannot be evaded. Lot many times what happen is that, okay, the marriage concern is something you do not want to get married, your families after your life, or there are some fledgling dormant issues going on in the marriage which you have been avoiding, overlooking, but now you will be forced to prioritize it, to be involved in it. This is how the results are going to be working out, but the strong chances are that the 7th house related matters will definitely benefit you and the result will be very potent. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 6th house. Again guys, when we talk about like certain houses where like Saturn, planet like Mars, they kind of find themselves empowered. But again guys, here we are talking about that the way I started this video in this note, that a retrograde Saturn means more power, strength, Cheshta bal to that planet. Second thing is that just because it is going to be taking place in the 6th house, so that means pressure of responsibilities might increase during this time for the Virgo Lagna natives. Second thing is that, let's say for example, see guys, a retrograde planet is closer to the Earth, so that in itself means its impact, its intensity is going to be stronger. So in whichever capacity you're dealing with the issues of the 6th house, they will become very potent like during this time, in a way that, let's say for example, if you are a lawyer, like the way we see the attributes of the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, it all comes down to which side you are in. Like for example, in the 8th house, are you sitting in the seat of a psychiatrist or are you sitting in the seat of a patient? So again, when we talk about the 6th house, are you professionally operating as a lawyer, or you are a one who is going through suffering and who's going through or under trial? So it all comes down to that, in which capacity the attributes of the 6th house is getting applicable in your case. But yes guys, this is going to be a typical time where like Saturn does not want you to grant you results unless and until you have not proven it. So in a way, this is telling about that for all those people who are the right contender for more responsibilities, position and all, those people will be considered during this time. And again guys, like the way I mentioned this thing, it is going to be a time to reflect, retrospect that what would have gone wrong pertaining to the matters of the 6th house. Like the way we say this thing, that 6th house is the house of your like debts, health related concern and all the challenges, court cases and all, house of our enemies and all. So lot many people will get this chance to negotiate, reconcile. The party in front of you whom you are competing with might raise an olive branch. So this is how the energies are going to be working out for the Virgo Lagna natives pertaining to the attributes or matters of your 6th house. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case Saturn is going to be transiting in a very strengthened state, in a very auspicious house, being a very auspicious Yogarka planet for you. So like the way guys, I started this video with this note that whenever a planet is retrograde, it has now gained the Cheshta bal, it is closer to the Earth, the impact, intensity of that planet, the grip of that planet is now stronger in your case. Again, it all comes down to that how strongly currently you are being ruled by that planet. Like the way I give my example as well, I am right now going through Saturn Mahadasha, Moon Antardasha, and even in the transit, Saturn is transiting right over my moon. So that means the impact of Saturn right now is very strong in my life. So this is how the result will shape up, that how strongly are you being currently ruled by the same planet. Now again guys, I will still say the same thing, that Saturn is in its own Mool Trikona sign, in its own territory. So that in itself tells about that capacity to extract good results out of the attributes of the 5th house is going to be very strong. Second thing is that Saturn is retrograde. It is also time to reflect, to retrospect what would have gone wrong in the matters of the 5th house. A lot many times what happens is that you will find people to be struck in one mindset. Okay, I just want to become an actor. You might be more suited for direction. I'm more suited to work in this field, You might be more suited for some other course of action. So this is what the transition of the Saturn is going to be working out pertaining to the matters of your 5th house. Because see, 5th house is very important. This is the house of our thought process. This is the house, like if you are in business, so from the 7th house it is 11th from it. If you are in any service, in any job, 5th house is 8th from the 10th house, which is also the house of transformation. So I'm very much sure that during this time a lot many Libra Lagna natives will be flooded, overwhelmed, or will be, those thoughts will start coming to your mind about if you kind of find yourself being blocked in one certain specific area of your life, what could be the other alternative course of action. Majority of the planning, strategy, visualization happens from the fifth house. So this is how Saturn is going to be influencing you. And the only thing is that, guys, like for all those people who are like planning to conceive a child and childbirth, over there will be abruption. So again, doing remedies will become important. But in majority of the ways, for the commercial material point of view, this is going to be a very good time. And again, guys, understand this thing that Saturn is transiting in the Purva Bhadrapada. The lord of that is already transiting in your 8th house, and even when it is going to be coming in the Sadbhisha Nakshatra on October 4th. So Sadbhisha is also kind of very nice, very good towards your Lagna. So I'm very much sure that people who are inclined towards speculative interest, sadhana, meditation, spiritual lifestyle, definitely they are headed towards some very good time of attainment and very rapid progress. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpio Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your like 4th house. So again, guys, like the way I mentioned this thing at the beginning of this video, that this retrograde motion will give more thrust, intensity, power to what role Saturn is right now already conducting or performing in your life. We all know this thing that Saturn's transit from the 4th house, 8th house is not a very easy energy to deal with. Now again, it all comes down to individual as well, that how planets are like placed in your natal chart. But yes, guys, pertaining to the matters of the 4th house, there will be a lot of retrospection, reflecting back, reconciliation, which Scorpio natives might go through pertaining to the matters of their 4th house. And specifically, if you are in that stage in your life where you are considering some sort of reshuffling, like the way we say this thing that shifting to a new place, shifting from one residing place to another residing place, or like generally I have also seen that this is one such transition and like transit where people also migrate from one country to another country, start fresh their life somewhere. Also all those people who ascend to any political leadership role in as well, because 4th house also is the house of Singhasan, is also the house of the public as well. So overall, guys, it all comes down to that in which specific area of life you are currently operating, how important 4th house connected attributes right now is for you. Because you know this thing that Saturn is going to be coming back to its original position to this house only after next 28 or 30 years. So that means whatsoever you have been contemplating pertaining to the matters of your domestic life, understand this thing, guys, that when we talk about things which gives us stability, security, which helps us get rooted in the life, all those attributes is something which we see from the 4th house. And like the way I gave this example to some other rising sign as well, a lot many times we are not aware about what is more suited for us. Like you might be more suited for like a direction, but you are very much getting obsessed with acting. You might be more suited for a business, but you are rooted in doing the job only. You might be much more suited to flourish more away from the birthplace. You might be trying your luck only close to the birthplace. So a lot goes into picture, a lot goes into play. But yes, this is going to be a time when Saturn will make you reflect, retrospect, contemplate that the way you want to safeguard or secure yourself in the life. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case, Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 3rd house. We all know this thing that Saturn's transit from the 3rd house, even in the natal chart, the natal placement is generally considered as good. Again guys, whenever a planet like Saturn is retrograde, that means it gives more cheshta bal to it. Planet is closer to the earth the way we see it, so that means the grip, the influence, the power of that planet is going to be much stronger in our life. And just because it is going to be operating in the attributes and domain of the 3rd house. So again guys, there is going to be a lot of back and forth in your strategies, in your plans pertaining to the matters of the 3rd house. Like the way guys, for all the entrepreneurs, freelance people, performing artists, 3rd house becomes very important. Like the way your capacity to build something, we generally see from the 3rd house, the support which you will be able to get, amass from people around you in the form of friends, siblings, colleagues and all, we generally see from the third house. So now Saturn getting strengthened in the transit, I would say, being in its Mool Trikona sign, initially transiting in the nakshatra of your ascendant lord, nakshatra of the Jupiter, Purvabhadrapada, then transiting in the Sadbisha will definitely benefit the Sagittarius Lagna natives a lot pertaining to the matters of the third house. Guys, the good part is that wheresoever you were kind of finding yourself blocked, this is going to be providing you with some new opportunities, because see, we cannot overlook this fact that whatever Saturn is doing, ultimately the captain of the team is always the ascendant lord, and right now for the next 1 year your ascendant lord is now struck in the 6th house of boundaries, of hard work, of restriction, of surrounded by enemies. So wheresoever you kind of find yourself being struck that okay, I've been trying hard to initiate this project, this tender, this work, this company, this organization, but it's not happening at the 11th hour, at the last minute. So what kind of flaws you are having in your plan, where the strategy is lacking, where the support is lacking? So definitely lot of the reflection, self-reflection, retrospection in your plans, in your execution is something which the Sagittarius Lagna natives will go through. I'm not seeing it any kind of a vulnerable transition. It's going to be a time when the companies get audited and they get to know about where exactly they stand. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn Lagna natives, definitely guys, this is going to be the transition of your ascendant lord. So that in itself means that the minute it is going to turn retrograde, the impact of that is going to be very strongly felt by the Capricorn Lagna natives. It hardly matters whether Saturn is right now active in your Antardasha, Pritendra Dasha or not. Definitely if it is going to be getting applicable, the impact, the intensity of this transition will increase more. But even individually, it is your ascendant lord which is a very slow moving planet. So any abruption in its regular motion, regular flow will be very strongly felt by you guys. Now guys, just because you know this thing that whenever a planet turns retrograde, it is going to add more cheshta bal to it. Second thing is that it's not like that Saturn is going to be shifting signs. It is transiting in its own Mool Trikona sign. So that means pertaining to the matters of your second house, you will definitely find lot many churning up taking place. Again guys, the time of retrograde motion is a time to reflect back. So I'm very much sure that whatsoever way you have been conducting, operating in the domain, in the matters of your second house, which tells about your finances, your family dynamics, your virtues, your traits, your values and all, deep rooted values and all. So over there you will definitely find lot many people. Let's say for example, if things have not been working out, you have been a part of the family business, there are like certain things which needed to be let go. There are like certain things which need to be revamped, updated. So this is going to be a time when Saturn will definitely provide you direction, guidelines in all these areas, in all these parameters. Again guys, you cannot say this thing that this is not going to be time when Saturn will not give you results. See, Saturn is going to be coming back in this position only after like next 28-30 years. So whatever you want to build around the matters of the second house, and we all know this thing that Saturn only gives us those things which we are able to retain as well. So let's say for example, in your financial portfolio, there are like some major investments which you want to do in order to safeguard your interest, the interest of your family and all. So this is going to be the time when life will provide you all these options, alternative course of action. The way I mentioned this thing, a lot many times when the planet is in a direct motion, we somehow get struck with one way of executing ourselves. But whenever planet like Saturn goes through retrograde motion, it adds a little bit sense of erraticness in its behavior. We start looking at things from some other options as well, because otherwise Saturn has got a Stambhan Shakti. It blocks us, it slows down things. So if you are kind of finding yourself slowed in the matters of the second house of your finances, bit restrained, you will definitely find that life is giving you a vision for the different options with which you can definitely flourish in the matters of your finances, improve your family dynamics and safeguard, secure your interests. So overall, it's a good news for the Capricorn Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius Lagna natives, definitely guys, in your case, Saturn becomes your ascendant lord, and now it is going to be turning retrograde right over there in your first house. So understand it in this way guys, that whenever a planet turns retrograde, it gives more chesta bal to its energy, to its power. Second thing is that because whenever a planet is retrograde, somehow it appears to be much closer to the earth. The grip and the influence of that planet increases in our life. So in a way you can say this thing, that wheresoever and in which capacity you are operating in the life, a lot will be expected out of you during this time, in these 4 months. Second thing is that the pressure of responsibilities, accountability might also increase, but that does not mean that it's only going to keep you restricted and restrained where you are based and positioned right now in the life. This could also open up the door of more opportunities, ascension to the next level, like promotion and something like that, that can also be foreseen with this strengthened state of Saturn in your first house. Again guys, see, you should not overlook this fact that it is your ascendant lord, it is going to be coming to your first house. But again guys, in the original Kal Purush Kundli, the first house is a domain where Saturn does not find itself very comfortable, because Saturn wants to be in a public place. You put it in the 7th house, it is going to be happy. You put it in the 11th house, it might be happy. See guys, trust me, I have seen even in the charts of the like Libra Lagna natives, in their cases, lot many Libra Lagna whom I know personally, with Saturn being exalted right over there in their first house, and they have gone through a lot of hardship in the life. So the point which I am saying over here is that do not expect Saturn to give you a free pass just because it rules over your ascendant, it rules over your life. So the point which I am saying over here is that a lot many times the retrograde motion is a time to reflect that what exactly the way things are happening or going for you. And again guys, because Saturn is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of the Jupiter, like Purva Bhadrapada, which is in the transit is in your 4th house. So definitely this is going to be time when lot many people will be driven towards security and stability in the life, that how I can safeguard or secure my future interest. And over there, let's say for example, if you have been single-mindedly getting obsessed and rooted in one course of action only, life will provide you with other alternative options, that okay, if in this line of work things are not working out for me, let's try in this option B, or let's try our hands in this next other alternative option. So this is how energies are going to be getting manifested for the Aquarius Lagna natives. Again guys, because in your case Saturn is not only your ascendant lord, it has got a rulership over your 12th house as well. So any of the concerns of foreign land, philanthropy, social work, research, exploration, if you are heavily invested in it, some sort of breakthrough, some sort of clarity, guidance, vision for the future is headed your way in the next 4 months. Now guys, when we talk about the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see this thing, that Saturn is going to be turning retrograde in your 12th house. So guys, a retrograde motion somehow gives more chesta bal to the energies of the planet. Second thing is that, see, whenever a planet is retrograde, the energy and the influence of that planet tend to remain much stronger in our life. It somehow is much more closer to the earth. So that in itself means that whatsoever Saturn is doing in your life from the past couple of months, ever since it has transitioned to the to your 12th house, the energy of that, the intensity of that is going to increase. Like the way guys, I recently made a short where I explained that how you can connect and see the attributes of Saturn and the 12th house, any combination. So definitely it tells about struggle, it tells about learning the virtues of sharing, of sacrifice, and ultimate surrender to the divine. So guys, one thing is for sure, that life will expect a lot out of you during this time in the next 4 months. Second thing is that, see, when we talk about the 12th house, definitely this is the house of the exhaustion of the energies, but over there as well Saturn is in its Mool Trikona sign. So let's say for example, if you are like in any stage in your life, you are operating and exerting your energies where there's a research involved, exploration involved, charities are involved, public service is involved. So if you are actually operating in that domain, then definitely this intensity in the energies of the planet Saturn, this retrograde transition in the energies of the planet Saturn might open up new doors for you as well. So it all comes down to in which capacity you're operating and utilizing the energies of the 12th house. Again guys, we always say this thing, that a retrograde time is a time to reflect, to retrospect that okay, from the past couple of months and years, the way I have been, exhausting my energies, like the way, for example, this is a typical time when people migrate from one industry to another industry. Like the way, for example, someone who wanted to become an actor, invested so many years, things did not work out for him, and this person happily migrated and shifted to direction. So same is the way, like let's say, for example, wheresoever you have been exhausting your energies, and the outcome of that is going to be very strongly being monitored and will be assessed by the Pisces Lagna native during this time, that what exactly is going to be serving you much stronger, higher purpose. Guys, Saturn is going to be transiting in the Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. It is already in the Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, but it is going to turn retrograde. So, and the lord of that is Jupiter, which is your ascendant lord, and it is also there in the third house. So that means Saturn actually wants you to realize what exactly is draining you of your energies without giving you something concrete, substantial, and where if you will divert your energies can help you build something. So yes guys, and one thing which is very strongly recommended is that charities, donation, yoga, meditation, voluntary work will actually give very strong results to the Pisces Lagna natives in the next 4 months. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.